Hello, hello, hello. It's Friday. This week's finally over. It's been a long week. But I made it, and I'm still here. And that's awesome. This week was a doozy. But you know what? That shit happens in life. You have doozies and you get over it. Life is not easy. But you know what is easy? Doing makeup and feeling better. So that's what I'm going to do to kind of bring up my spirits. Because you always feel better when you look better. And I know that seems a little superficial or whatever, but it's the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. And I like the way I look better when I wear makeup, so here we go. I just put on my awesome primer, which is in the little deal this month. This fills in all your nooks and crannies. It's freaking awesome. And I hope everybody's having an awesome lunch right now. It is nice and bright and sunny out here in good old SoCal. Do I pull off this bun or what? I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I guess we'll find out, huh? So you want to let your primer sit for like 5 minutes. So what I'm doing is my eyebrows while that sits. Because my eyebrows take me a minute. Especially when I want to like actually make them look good. You know? Instead of just rushing through. Practice makes perfect. So it's Friday. I'm so excited because this weekend I'm going to stay with my kids and I'm going to sit and play video games and I'm going to do absolutely nothing. Because this week really drained me and I think a day with my kiddos is going to be just what the doctor ordered. Do you guys ever have those weeks where you just, everything keeps getting thrown at you and thrown at you and thrown at you and then you finally are just like, ah! And then there's that moment where something goes right and you finally start to have everything fall into place. And that moment happened to me this morning. And a lot of shit went down and a lot of stuff happened that sucks. Really bad. But you know what? This morning I had that point where I'm like, I'm gonna be okay. And sometimes it takes people weeks or months or years to get to that point. But you know what? No matter what happens to you, you're gonna be okay. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm a very, very, very firm believer in that. Every tragedy that's ever happened to you for a reason. When I was 16, I got pregnant. It was hard. I wouldn't take it back for anything in the world, though, because of that, I am where I am today, and it's amazing. It's so amazing to finally find yourself and be okay with crap. And when all the shit goes bad and you're okay. And it's great. There's nothing on this earth that you cannot handle. There's nothing on this earth that you cannot get through. And you know what? Put on a little mascara, put on your big girl pants and deal with it. Because that's the only way you're going to get through it. Life is not easy. It's messy and dirty and smelly sometimes, and sometimes it's great and it's glorious and it's bubbly, and you wouldn't enjoy the good so much if you didn't have that bad. You wouldn't enjoy all the crap, or you wouldn't enjoy all the good stuff if you didn't have all the crap to compare it to. You wouldn't know what love is if you didn't have someone break your heart. You wouldn't know what joy is if you hadn't felt pain. So next time you're having a shitty day and you're like, oh, why me? Why is all this happening? It's happening to you for a reason. It's happening to you because you're meant to go through it. You're going to get through it. And all that shit you went through is going to make you a better person. You're going to be a bigger, better person because of it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I know that I've been through some shit. And this week has really showed me I can get through even more shit. And it's all going to be okay. Hi! I used to do that too. I would sit and like put my headphone in and like sneak my phone at work. But don't tell my old boss that. So I put on my primer already. I like putting on my primer before I do my makeup, but since it's in the Kudos this month, or I put my primer on while I do my hair, but I already did my hair, and I'm trying out this bun thing, and I don't know, let me know if it looks like idiotic, but I think it looks alright. It's not a bad attempt. But what you want to do with primer is amazing. Primer is for the nooks and the crannies and all those little like right here, I don't know if you can see it because my phone sucks, but right here I have like a little acne pock or whatever you want to call it. That sucker, you can't see it. You can't even see it at all. And you know how you stare at your face when you're in the mirror like, oh my god, I'm so ugly. You're not. You're the only one that sees those imperfections. Like the other day I was talking to my friend and she wanted to get braces. And I'm like, you don't need braces? And she's like, yeah, look right here. And I'm like, girl, you are fine. I mean, more power to you, do it. But you are fine. Okay, I think I'm done with my eyebrows, because if I go any bigger, they're just going to keep growing and growing and growing, and then they're going to be my whole face. And then I'm going to be like, does anybody else ever mess around with their eyebrows? Eyebrows are weird. Ooh. Eyebrows are freaking weird, man. I was watching a show. It's called The Last Man on Earth. And he loses his eyebrows, and so they make him fake ones, and it is so funny. It's so funny. They give him like fake mustaches to put on his eyes. And it's hilarious. So I used my brow palette. Love this. I'm new to doing the eyebrow thing. But the tips I can give you are angles. You take your brush and you put it at the tip of your nose. That's where it ends. That's where it arches. And that's where it starts. And that's easy peasy. I mean, you get the hang of it after a while, but it does take practice. It took me like a lot. When I was little, I used to think I had huge eyebrows, so I like shaved them off till I used to think it was right there, so I just gone. So now I'm letting them grow back now that it's the style, and it is taking a while. Oh, the dumb stuff you do when you're a kid, huh? Dumb stuff. Like one time I stole my mom's lipstick, and I like went and hid, and she's like, why are you wearing my lipstick? I'm like, I'm not, I swear. It was all over my face. It was red. Not like I could get away with that. God, eyebrows are crazy looking. These are like mad eyebrows. And these are like, I'm really excited eyebrows. I don't know. I'm just trying to stay cheerful. I mean, that's what you gotta do. Anytime you're down in life. Oh, and then I'm using wax to set my eyebrows. The lighter color goes on this side, and then you use the darker color on this side to give it like an ombre. You know how people do their hair now, like dark and then light? You do that with your eyebrows too, and it gives it a more natural look. So then it doesn't look so, I don't know. That's just what they're doing out here in Cali, so, or wherever you guys are. Probably has gotten there. Pinterest and the internet and such is amazing. So you use the lighter part under here to highlight, and then I use this pink part right here to kind of like accentuate the arch. Make sure you don't put too much though, because I was walking around with a pink streak on my forehead for like hours the other day and nobody told me. Yep. Oh well. So once you like get the hang of the shape of your eyebrow, it'll get a lot easier for you. I'm still trying to like, I have flat eyebrows and the style is like arched, and that is just, I gotta walk around like this all day if I want to do that. But oh well. So, it's probably been about 5 minutes, I would assume. Primer, 5 minutes, and then do your face. So we got that sucker down. Now let's go on to my liquid gold. Oh yeah. I need better light over here. And I finally got this bad boy in the, I got this little light from my phone, and I'm letting it charge, and I'm going to try it. And I'm so excited. I love Groupon and like Wish. They have cheap stuff. Like, has anybody gotten the fidget cubes for their kids yet? My kids are like video game addicts, so I got them fidget cubes. They're like these little square dice kind of thing, and it has like a roller and a clicker and a light switch and all kinds of stuff, and it helps. My little one's so much better at reading now. He can like actually sit there and focus, and it's amazing. And then it's just crazy the stuff they're coming out with these days. So you want to shake up your foundation. If you're using this kind, if you're using your kind, then do whatever you want with it. This kind though, my foundation, you gotta shake it up. Shake it up, oh yeah. And then you wanna take your awesome brush here, and it's got this little well inside of it, which is like vital. Vital. It's great. So I always put a nice drop in the middle there, and then around the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is all you need max. And the only reason I'm using 5 is because I'm breaking out like a mother right now. Hi, Jamie. But when I have stress acne, and I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but it's bad. I think it's bad. But that goes back to the story about people seeing their own perfections a little more than other people. And I mean, it's not all about how your face looks either. It's about how you are as a person. But if y'all ever see me with anything in my teeth or on my face, you better tell me. Like, the other day, I wiped off half my eyebrow, and nobody said anything. It's so hard to get used to not touching my face. But I will get better at it. Because there's so much oil in your face, or in your fingers and stuff, that you don't want to touch your face. And then if you use makeup, you really don't want to touch your face, because you mess it all up. All that hard work, you just mess it up. And this is a masterpiece. You don't go running your fingers through Van Gogh's paintings, so don't go running your fingers through your paintings either. Or like a cake. You don't want no one to mess up the cake until after it's already been, the candles put out and stuff. Makeup just makes me feel good, you know? Whenever you're having a crappy day, you just kind of put on some makeup. Usually I vent to myself in my mirror, but now I have this to do it too, so I can act like a crazy person and do my makeup, and I feel great about it, and it's wonderful. And thank you everybody for watching. So, we got all that down right there. So after you do foundation, you do primer, 5 minutes. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I can pull off this bun. Like, I'm really trying to, because I like it, but it's like, I just have these little wispies right here because my hair fell out because I straightened it too much. If anybody's ever done that. And like, I need to like figure that part out right there. But I like it. I mean, it's different. I look like Pebbles. Or is that her name? Pebbles? Bam Bam and Pebbles? I think that's her name. So, primer, 5 minutes. Let it set. I usually do my eyebrows or my hair while I'm letting it set. You gotta let it set. Gotta. After that, it's like it's like you're painting a fresh canvas. If anybody's ever watched Bob Ross, he'll paint his canvas white, even though it's already white, and then he'll go from there. So it works. So after foundation, you want to do concealer. I'm going to do my eyes real quick though, because that way when I put on my concealer, I can like fix up all the messes that I make. So, I start with a splurge cream. This is kind of like my base layer. And then if you've ever watched me before, I'm all about the layering. I love layering. It gives you different, like, I don't know, different ways of doing it. And I need to wash my brushes, and I'll show you how to do that next week. Because it's pretty easy. But you should do it. Because you don't want to get all that, it's just not clean. If you don't clean your brushes, you got to clean your brushes. It's kind of a necessity. And all you need is Dawn soap. I take, I'll show you guys how I do it, but I'll tell you right now. I take an old cereal bowl, like one from the dollar store, nothing too fancy. And then I get this is Splurge Cream Victorious, just so you know. And then I get a hot glue gun. And I just put like little dots all inside the bowl. And then I do a zigzag pattern, and then I do dots, and then I do a zigzag pattern. And then I let that dry. And then I put a little bit of really, really warm water in the bowl for each brush. You gotta change out the water each brush. And then I put the brush in there and I swirl it around, and then I just kind of scrub it on the side. And then you air dry. That's how I do my brushes. Cheap, easy, simple. Takes like 2 days almost to dry your brushes, but it's worth it, trust me. Because it's a lot cleaner, and then when your brushes are clean, you're just like, oh, I'm using unicorn hair to do my makeup, and it feels so good. I swear. This stuff feels like unicorn hair. Like, I've never had brushes until Unique. I always use my fingers, and that's like a big no-no, and my acne has gone away a lot since I've stopped using my fingers on my face. Acne has so much to do with oil, guys. Oil is not your friend. Unless it's on like a salad or something like that. Then it's your friend. So I like getting this whole layer around here. This is kind of like my base. Then after that, I take my fun little brush here. I like fighting with my brushes. I mean, I wish I had a friend to just like have a little Star Wars war with my makeup brushes. But not like a hard one because they're expensive and I don't want them to break. But you get what you pay for. And you know, like, why buy 15 $1 brushes that are gonna just mess up after a week, and when you can buy one really nice one and just have it forever? Like, my foundation lasts me like 3 months, or I could just go to the store every month and get new foundation and then be yellow and then get the wrong shade or they'll be out, or I could just get one and it'll last me 3 months, and that's way better. So I'm using the color Brassy in palette 1. We're doing some nude colors today. I like nude colors. I like the natural no makeup look of doing my makeup, even though I'm wearing makeup, if anybody can relate. And I'm just gonna slap it on there. I have no rhyme or reason. I just kind of keep a nice, I put the short edge of my brush down towards my eye and the bigger end up towards the top, and then I just kind of go back and forth. And then you get that nice little crescent circular pattern. At least that's what I've learned. And you always want to do gradual colors. So like, it depends on what you're doing. But during the day, I like to do a light color, a little bit darker, and then lighter. But to each their own. Everybody's different. I still haven't ventured into like purples and stuff. I haven't done that yet. That'll be for another day. And I'm going to use Chipper. Where is it? It's this like light brownish color. I'm going to use a little bit of that in the crease, and I'm going to use my sponge part of this. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. I'm just going to put it in there, and then I'm going to spread it around with my other brush. This stuff is really pigmented. Ah! I'm such a klutz. So I just put it in the corner, and then I take the other side of my brush and I kind of blend it. And I like doing circles right there. Circles and then blend. Circle and then blend. I swear, so I'm doing my makeup in my mirror in my kitchen, and my neighbor is really, really close to me, so I swear sometimes she probably thinks I'm crazy talking to my window. I swear. So what's everybody having for lunch? I don't know if it's lunch out there, but it's totally lunch here. I had a bomb lunch. It was a little mini bagel with sour cream or cream cheese on it, and then you cut a tomato slice and you bake it for a little bit and put some garlic on it, like garlic powder, and it's like a pizza. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. And then I'm going to use Sincere, that one. And I'm just going to do this. It's 3:45 where you are? Oh, it's definitely not lunch there then. It is 12 o'clock here. Well, 12:30 here. It's crazy that you're on the other side of the world, you know? So crazy. It's good though. Thank you for being so awesome, Jamie. I need it right now. Ooh-wee. I need to blend in a little better. You're not supposed to use your fingers, Courtney. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Okay. Is anybody else as big of a klutz as I am? I swear. It might just be me. Oh, hell yeah, girl. We're gonna go to convention. We're gonna be Black Status together. We're gonna be walking across that stage. We're gonna go to Utah and meet each other when we go to that getaway. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I love you too. You are amazing. And you're a badass. And you're like totally made for this. Like, I've just been watching you grow so much, like, kind of from the sidelines, because I don't want you to think I'm, like, stalking you or being a creeper. But you're doing awesome, and I'm so proud of you. And a butterfly, oh my god, that's, like, totally your thing. It's perfect. That's your, like, spirit animal, and I totally love it. You really, 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 really have done stuff for yourself. And your little makeup stand. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. You want to see where I get ready at? This is where I get ready at. So this is my little office. And then this is my kitchen with my towel hung up. But oh well, I make it work. One day I'll have one. You have a lot of butterfly tattoos, huh? I never did get a butterfly tattoo. I have a lot of moons. I have like a moon right here, and then I have a moon back here somewhere. I like the moon. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Oh, you have 8? Dang, girl. I have 52 stars on my body. Isn't that crazy? They're like all random. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. All kinds, all over. Now what was I doing? Oh yeah. So now let's get to mascara. I like mascara. You know what you do when you're having a crappy day? You pull on your big girl panties, throw on some mascara and handle it. Daniel, what's up, man? You owe me a drink. Or like 5 by now. Interest, my friend, interest. So with this, it comes in 2 tubes. There's this big tube right here, that's transplant gel. This is like your mascara. If you don't want to like go crazy and you're just going to work and you're like, I don't want to have the big crazy eyelashes, you just use this. This is your base coat for your eyelashes. Layering, I swear. Makeup's all about the layers, man. Layers like an onion. Like, there's so much you can do with it. I was watching a video on YouTube about how they would go get their makeup, like, in the 50s. You had to go to the store. They handmade your color. They, like, chopped it up on this thing, put it into a compact, put it into a machine, and then you had your perfect color. It's crazy. They were very, very old-fashioned, and now it's just mass-produced, and there's 15 colors, and if you're not one of those 15 colors, then you gotta figure it out. And that's why I like our makeup so much, because it blends so well. Like, I use satin and chiffon, depending on how tan I am. And I really, really love this foundation. I don't know if anybody remembers, but when I first started with Unique, I put Sharpie all over my face. And then I put my foundation on and you couldn't even see it. I went to work and everything and nobody even knew. Maybe I should do that, huh? But it worked. So this is your fibers. This is step 2. You want to pinch these fibers onto your wand. If you don't, they get all up in your eye and then you look like you were crying all day. Oh wow, really? That is some crazy stuff. I never knew that, Jamie. So sad. Men are just crazy. They don't get it. Sometimes. I mean, they do sometimes, but they just don't get it. We're not wearing makeup for you. We're wearing makeup for our damn selves. We don't get all dolled up and cute to go out on a date with you. We get all dolled up and cute to check ourselves out in the mirror. Shit, it ain't about you. Sometimes, maybe. Valentine's Day, your birthday, that's about it. So I like do your fibers like a little. I'm not going crazy today because I have to like go handle some stuff. Try not to cuss that much. I'm kind of a sailor, so if I do cuss and it bothers you, I'm sorry. But I read somewhere that using profanity is a sign of intelligence, so I must be a genius because I use it all the damn time. Okay, so if any moms are watching this, let me know this, but I might be crazy. Do you ever, like, catch yourself in a mirror doing a face, and you're like, oh my god, that's the face my kid does that I hate? Aww, that's so cute. I like that. I don't have a daughter. I have 2 boys. They are amazing, but it would be so nice to have a daughter. I would love to have a daughter. Trucks are awesome. I used to drive a truck when I was littler. I grew up on a farm, if anybody believes that. I'd be in the truck like, getting hay, riding horses, all that shebang. Alright, we're not going crazy with eyelashes today. So now that I have that done, Time for concealer. So, concealer. The big thing about that is it's more pigmented. Oh my gosh, like a real truck driver? Like, on the road for like 18 hours? Oh, I knew that. Totally. I knew you were a nurse. I didn't know you were a truck driver. You're like a badass. Truck drive all the way over here. Come see me. So, anyways, foundation is your base. You want to put this on after your primer. This stuff is like to cover everything. Oh, okay. So this stuff is to like cover up everything. Okay? This is your blank slate. Then you have those pesky little things that just don't want to get hidden, right? You have blemishes that are kind of still there, or a mole if you don't like your mole. Oh, okay. I get that part. I was like, you're a truck driver. No freaking way. But yeah, truck drivers swear kind of a lot. I think that's all they do. So concealer is a little bit more pigmented and a little thicker. It'll cover up the darker spots. So I have a mole right here. I tend to like my moles, so I'm not going to cover them up. If you have moles and you want to cover them up, by all means, go ahead. I, however, have acne out the bazooza. I don't know what a bazooza is, but it sounds all right to me. So what you want to do is you take a tiny little bit. Like literally, look at that. That's like, let's compare to the sizes here. Like, that is tiny. You want to take a tiny little bit and put it where you have problems. So I have acne right here, and you just want to tap it. Tapping will blend it in. Don't rub. Don't get all in there. Just tap it. Tap, 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 tap. And I know I look crazy. Here, I'll even cover up this mole so that you guys can like see how good the coverage is. I like this mole, but we're just going to cover it up. I'm like one of those moley people. I have one there. I have one here. Bazooza, I just made it up. I'm not real sure what it means, but I kind of think it means like butt. So I'm just going to put that out there. Bazooza is the new word for butt. I'm going to tell my kids that. You know what else this stuff's good for? Covering tattoos. I'll show you that real quick. So I have this tattoo right here. I gave it to myself. Yes, you can go on and tell me how stupid I am. Because I am. But to cover a tattoo, it's not that hard. You get a little bit of primer. We're going to let it set. I'll do the rest of my face, and then we'll go back and I'll show you. Mole, mole, mole. I love being a mole person. Like, I have a natural Marilyn Monroe. She didn't even have a Marilyn Monroe. Did you know that Marilyn Monroe's mole is makeup? I didn't know that. And when I found that out, I just felt like I was lied to. I'm like, Marilyn, how could you do this to me? So I'm going to cover this tattoo up. I just put primer on it. We're going to let it sit there for a little while. I'm going to finish doing my concealer. You're not supposed to use your fingers, but I can't find my other brush right now, so we're going to use my fingers. So a little tiny bit. I'm going to put it on both sides, and then you want to make a V. You don't want to make a C. You want to make a V. That pulls your eyes down more so that it doesn't look like you have bags. Okay, ladies? When you do just right here, that like highlights the bags. So you want to highlight your eyes. And that will make it look so much better. So you want to do it in a V shape. That way the bags don't look, because man, right now I've had a rough freaking week and my bags are, I could put groceries in my bags under my eyes. Like, that's how bad it is. And you just want to do it lightly. You don't want to go too hard. You want to take your time. Your face is your masterpiece. Take your time, okay? And I mean, there's no reason to rush anytime ever. Life is going to happen whether you're ready or not. You're going to get out the door whether your makeup's all the way done or not. If anybody's like me, I work like crazy. And sometimes I'm the girl at the light doing my makeup. I'm sorry, but not anymore. So we're just going to jump on over here. See the tattoo I have? Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on it. And we're going to cover that baby up. And then Boss Man can't see. Because when you have good concealer and you work at a good job, you're not supposed to have tattoos. Gosh. One day, I swear, I will have better lighting for you guys. Nikki, that light came in the mail today. Thank you so much for recommending it. I totally got one, and it's charging right now, and I'm so excited to use it. But I wonder, oh, here. See, nope. Ah, it's gone. Isn't that awesome? Like, holy cow. Yeah, I got one. It came in the mail. It's like on the charger right now, and I just didn't have time to wait. So, but I'm totally gonna use it next time. Thank you for that. That's freaking awesome. I love getting like advice and tips and stuff. If anybody ever has advice for me, because I'm new to this whole makeup thing and I might not know what I'm doing. I try, and if I ever learn anything that's useful, like this whole thing, I will totally pass that on to you. But if you ever are like, oh my god, do it this way, tell me. I love knowledge. I love to get told. It's been a long week. Has anybody else had a long week? I've had like such a long week. But you know what? I'm not gonna let it get me down. Because everything that's been thrown at me this week is stuff I can handle. Alright? Anything, you can handle anything. Anything that gets thrown in your face, you can make it. Okay? So, let me just run down what happened to me this week. Friday, my car gets towed. Wednesday, I had to quit both my jobs because my car got towed and I couldn't get it out, so I couldn't get to work. And it sucks. It really sucks. But I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to make it, and everything happens for a reason. That is my #1 motto in life. Any bad thing that's ever happened to you to make you who you are. I would not take back a single thing that's ever happened to me because it got me to be where I am right now, and I love the person I am right now. And if you can say that you love yourself, even through all your hard bullshit, hard life, everybody has a hard life. Everybody's got messed up shit going on, and you're all gonna be okay. Oh yeah, I have some, let me see if I can find you anything. I have this BB Flawless. This would probably be what you would want. This is, it hydrates and it has SPF in it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'll look into it for you though. Totally. Because we have stuff like that. And I mean, shoot, if you're not into makeup, that's cool. It's always fun to sit and chat. I like chatting. I'll talk my phone's ear off. And girl, trust me, I was not into makeup like 6 months ago. This is all pretty fresh to me. Ooh, but it's fun. Like, I'm a really artsy person and I like painting. And this is like kind of the same thing. You know what? I wonder how those girls do that crazy, like, that takes so much time. They are like doing their makeup for 6 hours or something. Or maybe they're just better at it than me. Who knows? I love eyeliner. Eyeliner is like, I don't know. Eyeliner and mascara are like my go-to things. So I have all this done. I'm going to put on some blush because I like blush. I like having different colors on my face. I don't know why. Who knows why we do the things we do, but it's fun. I use Seductive and you literally only need 2 taps. That's all you need. What? You know what I saw? I saw eyebrow stamps. It was like on a TV thing. Eyebrow stamps. Like, and people are tattooing their eyebrows on now. Like, what if the eyebrows change? What if next month it's like these little tiny things and you have a big old bushy eyebrow tattooed on your face? But I don't know. I guess I have other things tattooed on me, so I can't really talk. So that's blush. You want to do the blush that goes with your face. If you have a longer face, you want to like, you don't want to do it as arched as I did. That's a bit, that makes your face look really long. And then I'm going to use my little chapstick highlighter. I swear, it just looks like a giant jumbo chapstick. And it's so convenient. I love it. Then you just go 1, 2, easy peasy lemon squeezy. For sure, girl. Let me know what colors you like. I have lots of lipstick. I love lipstick. My kids think I'm crazy because I show up to get them from school with all kinds of crazy lipstick. But I will totally touch base with you on that. 'Cause lipstick is fun. I like being a punk rocker with crazy lipstick on. You know what? Screw it. Let's do that. I was gonna wear this little easy one. This is my new one and I love it. It's purple. I should be using my brush. But oh well. Sometimes you just gotta wing it. Life, your eyeliner, whatever. And then, you know, like that. And then you gotta wipe your teeth off, and because you get it all over, because you're a crazy person. And I'm all done. Ugh, I always feel so much better when I have makeup on. Not that I think I need it, I just feel like I'm the best version of myself, if that makes any sense. Like, you wake up, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh. Then you brush your hair and you feel a little better. Then you wash your face and you feel a little better. Well, I take it further and I do the makeup. Like, by all means, if you want to throw your hair in a ponytail and put on some chapstick and you feel good about yourself, then more power to you. That's how I used to be. And this is setting powder. This stuff will not, yeah, it's not going to budge. It's great. I love it. Yeah, I love this lipstick. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I gotta go pick up my kiddos from school. And then I'm gonna make all kinds of shit happen today. So just remember, you're a badass, you're awesome, and don't let anybody ever tell you differently. So go smash today and make it your biatch, and I hope you have a great one. Bye. I got lipstick on my teeth. Bye.